It's gonna be hot. Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Melanated! Welcome to another episode of 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days, Season 3, Episode 3. I'm here with my good friend Chris Fair, and we are going to be recapping this Sunday's episode of 90 Day Fiancé. First, let's start off with Darcy, because I want to have so much confidence in Darcy because I think she's a badass bitch. And she just continuously lets me down. She had an opportunity this episode to really just like be natural or normal or something. And she just, I don't know. Like I felt like, okay, so she gets off the plane, right? And she is going to see Tom. And Tom has sent someone to pick her up instead of him being at the airport like a loving person or whatever to come pick her up. So the person gets there, has a sign for her. She sees the guy. She walks up to him. And then she's like, I had to pop up into the little girl's room for just a minute. No. How long was she in there, Chris?
45 minutes. 4-5. Like, he must have thought that she just ran away. I mean, he must have just been like, she got scared and ran out the door and hopped back on a plane.
Right.
You know, like,
he's like asking people in the airport if there's another exit to the bathroom. Like he's trying to figure out where his charge has gone because she has disappeared. And then she's in the bathroom getting ready. And it's cute, right? I think Darcy has the cutest little body. Like I was just like, oh, she's cute. She's trying on different things. Why it took her 45 minutes, I have no idea. But she settles on an outfit that I think is really cute and sexy. And she proceeds out of the bathroom with this outfit on. And she's like, hey, ready. And she looks great. You know, she has put on all of the angel perfume that she could possibly put on without it being it was obnoxious.
She rated a Macy's. Yeah. I mean, she must have rated a Macy's of their angel perfume. Like there was a sale, honey. She bought them all. You know, she just one whole bottle was like head to toe. She was marinated in it when she showed up.
She put it back here
in the kitchen. You know,
like she just put it everywhere. And I just didn't understand. And I looked it up and I want to smell it now because I just want to know what.
Did you once say that like is Darcy like biracial in some way because of like? I don't know. Didn't you once say her hair reminded you of someone that was like biracial or like?
It might have. Yeah, that rings a bell. That rings a bell. But I mean, I don't think she's now. I think she thinks she has curly hair and she just is ashamed of it or something.
Yeah.
But like Darcy is a beautiful woman.
Yes, she's really, really beautiful, and like it's such a treat to see her juxtaposed with. I mean, Tom. I mean, like in the English dandy. Like,
yeah, just.
Do you love the way he says Darcy? He's like, Darcy, you know, like Mr. Darcy or whatever. Just, like, and I love that. I was just like, it's giving me a little Pride and Prejudice. I'm not mad at it, or, you know, like a little, ooh, thank you, Mariana.
Oh, thank you so much. I want to pull this forward because I feel like I'm just not getting the look that you want.
Yes, honey.
I didn't realize it was going to get that. Sorry.
No, baby boo, you do you. Ooh.
It's still not giving it to me, but the frame is better. Right?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So Darcy is a conundrum for me. And I want to like her. Like when she's in the car, after she gets into the driver's car, she is on her way and she's really nervous and she starts to put on more makeup.
Yes. You pointed this out. Yeah.
I hated that point. It makes me uncomfortable to watch a woman be insecure. It really makes me uncomfortable because I want to fix it and I want to be like, stop, you look fine. Like you just spent 45 minutes getting ready in a public restroom and now you're in a public car putting on more makeup. You're only going to make it worse and more cakey. So stop. So she gets to the venue and she's excited because she likes the way it looks. Then we have a little flashback of 24 hours later or 24 hours beforehand and where we have Tom's story. We see Tom and he is like a proper English gentleman from Nottingham and he is like shooting ducks or something, like some kind of English.
Yeah.
Like shooting.
Greyhound hunting.
Yeah, you know, like he's out in a forest when he has got like camouflage clothes, but not camouflage, you know, just like
English
earth tones. Yeah, English, like earth tones and like a Kango hat, but they're not a Kango. Anyway, so he's there with somebody and he starts to talk and we see Tom and we immediately recognize that he has catfished Darcy.
Yeah. I mean, like, bring in Neve because, like, this person is being exposed.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best part. Like, and this is, I feel like, a little lesson to ladies. Like, don't worry so much whether the guy is going to think you're pretty. When you're gorgeous, look at him. He's so lucky, Darcy.
Yeah.
You know what is that? Like, that's why it's upsetting, right? Because you're just like, look at him.
Yeah.
He's nothing.
Yeah.
You are so pretty. Like, you don't have to, like, sit there worrying about it so much.
Like, even if she's still, like, her and Jesse being together was, like, I thought she was prettier than Jesse. Like, Jesse's a handsome guy, but I think that as soon as she got that blonde hair, I was like, oh, she's unstoppable. Like, yeah, as soon as she, like, yeah, anyways. And so it just really is heartbreaking to see her freak out like that. So anyways, he recognizes that he's low-key catfished her and he talks about it. And he's just like, I have a good angle. And it's like, he was telling his barber, because he goes to get his hair done, and he was telling his barber about the angle that he has, that he really knows himself. And like,
this one.
Yeah. And then he shows the barber a picture of Darcy, and he's like, oh, she's really American. Yeah, she's like airbrushed to an inch of her life. And I was just like, pause. Just because the English have a different aesthetic than the Americans. Now, I grant you that it is a more fake aesthetic. Like the British, even in British like television, the like actors will look like regular people, whereas like American television actors still look like movie stars. Like they're the hottest people to ever do anything, right? So, I mean, I do appreciate that the British way, but like it was just kind of like, oh, she's airbrushed to an inch of her life. I'm like, this is social media. Everyone is airbrushed to an inch of their lives. Like,
I completely agree with
except
you.
for me.
Oh yeah, no. I completely agree with you. I will say that maybe this old English man and who knows where, like barber somewhere, maybe isn't like as familiar with like the Kardashian look that we are. It's just like nowadays, like on Instagram, honey, every single person. But maybe he's not an Instagrammer, and so like maybe to see pictures like that, it's like a little like, oh, that's not what my wife looks like, you know, just because it's just, I think it's. So I mean, I don't know his life. I don't know his wife. I don't know his.
Why are you defending him?
You know,
explain
like,
to me why you're defending.
I know you love
British
Darcy,
barber.
and I love Darcy too. It's just that, you know, like I can't imagine as being like, I'm just a barber, you know, somewhere like, you know, like I once, you know, like had a son in Sweeney Todd. I have no idea. Whatever, God bless. But anyway, then he like sees like Darcy is absolutely gorgeous, and her young pictures are just like, oh my God, you know, like you are just like the hottest thing in the whole world. And so like, I feel like he must have just been taken aback, you know,
Again, why are you defending
because
this
C-lister
C-lister barber? First of all, he wasn't old, crotchety barber. He was a young hipster. He wasn't young, but his style was hipster style. We're going to have to run that playback.
Okay.
You're talking.
Okay. Yeah, two different experiences of
Yeah,
this man, honey.
we have two
really
different.
did.
Where she's wants to defend this B character in 90 Day Fiancé.
I mean, not even B. I will never see this person again.
Exactly.
You know, like there's so many better B characters.
You really want to defend
you know?
him. Anyways, the barber was an asshole, and I hate him. Okay, just kidding. He wasn't.
And we love Darcy. Period. The end.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, Tom gets his haircut and he talks about Darcy, and he mentions the fact that he's a little bit bigger, and the pictures that he showed her were from the 90s and from a certain angle. And yeah, Tom's playing the game too. So then Tom has a little siesta with his sister, who, I mean, if you guys follow Chris and I on Instagram at Just Call Me Wah and at Chris L. Farrer, you'll see our lovely impersonation of the sister.
Yeah.
She's like, what does she say? She's like,
how you dating? Just like,
wait.
Okay, we're going. Yeah, I have to watch it again.
We've
watched it so many times last night. So just to set it up. So yeah, Tom goes to like some sort of. Okay, so we go.
Yeah.
He goes to a meal with some guy named Ricardo, who I think is like maybe dating the sister. Like he says one word throughout that whole scene. We have no idea who knows. Yeah. The sister, it does all the talking, honey, and thank God.
Yeah,
because she like Tom almost presents a little like upper class, like British, like he presents very like, you know,
posh.
Like posh AF, like Shakespeare, you know, whatever. Just like
Shakespeare.
I'm talking like this, you know. And then his sister, honey, comes from the gutter.
I mean, she's not as bad as Adele, but she's like, she has a little bit of a noise.
Adele has a charm to her voice. Yeah, Adele's better. Adele's like, thanks. And this woman's like, thanks.
No,
I mean,
no, she's not that bad. Adele is horrible.
Oh, I love Adele.
I love it. Listen, I love Adele, but she's like, whoa, I'm a hole.
This girl's like Amy Winehouse.
No, she's not as bad as Amy. She's not as bad as Amy. But it's the 4 years. You've been seeing her for 4 years. And we're just like,
you've been seeing someone for 4 years.
It was so North, like London. It was hilarious.
Eliza Doolittle, like in
wasn't
2019. I was like, how? It doesn't look like him. I was like, did you just bring this on to make you look better? Because this woman, I mean, haram, I'm being so mean to this woman. Just like shot. What is this? Okay, God bless. I'm looking at something on her Instagram. Why is that open? Anyway, it's very distracting. So like it's a big butt. So you have to take a picture and put this in here at some point. Like anyway, so yeah, like what is?
You see how like crazy she just went because she saw this? She just went crazy.
Okay, anyway, so yeah, his sister was like brought on to make him look more upper class and like richer, you know, and like somewhat more attractive, you know.
I have no idea what the purpose of her. Anyways,
I loved her so much and I want to be her.
It's to kind of give a backstory about Tom. Tom is a playboy. Tom never has a girlfriend. He only had one girl. She broke his heart. He never looked back. And so that's why she's surprised that Tom has been talking to Darcy for 4 years.
Yeah.
And his sister has never heard nothing about this person.
I'm gonna join the conversation.
Okay. And so like. So Tom is like looking left, looking right because the sister's like, well, you just said that Darcy says that she loves you. If Darcy says that she loves you, then if Darcy says that she
I got it.
Then that means that she's in a different place in your relationship than you are. And Tom is like, oh. She's like, yeah, you need to have the conversation with her about like what's going on. And he's like, oh, well, obviously we want to just get to know each other. And the sister's like, but you just said out of your mouth that she said she loves you. So that's beyond just getting to know each other. And he's like, good show, sis. Good show. So we move to the next scene where Darcy finally gets out of the car. She gets into the restaurant and she rocks up to Tom and she's so excited. And then she sees his face. And it's the moment that she realizes that he is not the person that he presented. And then he's like, oh, hello. And she's like, hello. And she gives him a hug and she like holds his hand. And then he's like, would you like a drink? She's like, yeah, I need a drink. I need one. And then he walks away and she looks over to the producers who she's been talking to for like the last 4 years, you know, her friends.
Yeah.
The producers. And she's just like, and we clocked that moment.
It was the best. It was like The Office. Suddenly, 90 Day Fiancé became The Office, where we got like a full like gym take.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Are you guys watching this? Are you guys? Why am I? Who? You know?" And like, this is what I said to Wad. Just like, really? That you guys gonna warn London? You're gonna get a text.
We've known each other for 4 years, and you're not going to tell me that that's what he looks like.
Just
okay.
We're not friends.
Yeah, so I know who my friends are. And it's
not you. Yeah.
And so he gets a drink and he's like a little nervous. He comes back to the table. They, toast and she's just word vomit. I haven't had champagne in such a long time. Oh my God. And we're just like, what? What is that? Are we supposed to know what that means? And I don't know. So he sits down and he's like, oh, are you happy? Do I look, And she's like, no, I am happy. And they like add this like dramatic pause to make it seem like she was like took a beat before she said, no, you are exactly as I expected. And we can tell because we know Darcy that he's not exactly as she expected. But she's just like, he's a gentleman. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on that.
It's not looks. It's not about looks. I've had that, obviously.
Yeah.
You see what happened? Did you see Jesse?
Yeah.
One time I got to be with him, you know what I'm saying? I got to be with him a lot. We had real steam. We got to be with sessions, if you know what I mean. But, that's everything about looks, and I really do enjoy champagne and some sort of yacht and whatever island that is.
Yeah. Can't wait to get to the
Gran Canaria.
Can't wait to get there.
She's thinking of Gran Canaria that whole time. She's like drinking that rosé, like Gran Canaria,
Yeah. And so he asks her, hey, do you she says, do I look like? And he's like, yeah, you're so beautiful. And she's like, thank you. And so then they start talking about where the sleeping arrangements, and she realizes that he has put her in a different place than her, and they're not staying in the same place. And she's just like, but we've been talking for 4 years. And he's like, yeah, but I want to treat you like a lady. Like, I want to get to know you. And so I'm going to put you in your own room.
Yeah.
And then that throws her into some kind of tizzy. We don't end up seeing it, but we see it in the next episode. It throws her into tizzy. Can we switch seats so I can see what that looks like?
Of course.
No, it's still the same.
Okay, great.
I'm so hot. Are you hot?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can see a little.
That's all right. All right. So that's it for Darcy and Jesse. I mean, old habits die hard. That's it for Darcy and Tom. The next couple that we're going to talk about is, let's get the notes out. So how are you guys doing? I didn't say hello to everybody, and you guys know I'm trying to like steamroll through this so that we can get the people who aren't watching it live to be able to enjoy it as well. We can talk about something fun like Avery and Omar. That was a good one.
Yes, it was,
Yeah.
especially for me. What a day, what a night for me, for them. You know, like, as you know, I'm Syrian Lebanese, and I've been in Beirut before, so it was like coming home. You know, just like, she's home, Habibtis.
Yeah. Yeah. So Avery and her mother land and they get off. It's a long flight. I mean, it's like hours.
Yeah, well,
right?
they
30 hours.
fly because they fly to Istanbul first, and then from Istanbul to Beirut. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know, the whole situation, the whole day is long, and like I can only imagine they're probably like middle seats in the middle of the plane. I can't imagine. Oh God. Sorry.
It's like 30-hour
gives me
flight.
anxiety.
Oh, let me take my earrings. There's like a 30-hour flight, and they get there. They don't have her luggage, which is super annoying. It must have got lost in Istanbul, but they said that the luggage would be there the next day.
Yeah.
And then we meet Omar, who is very fetching, girl.
Oh.
Like, he is hot, and he's a dentist, but he's
Yeah.
studying to be something that I don't even know what that is, like predator,
Yeah.
predentist or something. Perondonist.
I didn't get that part. That went over my head.
Let me do this. Sorry. I just feel like, I don't know if it's my makeup. I don't know if it's the time of day.
I wonder if I closed that. What if I closed some light and it got lighter? Here, give me a second. Let me
see.
find this makes.
Sorry, guys. We're trying to like fix the lighting. 251 people in this room. 55 likes. Nope. I didn't do anything. But it's fine. You can keep it closed. Thank you guys so much.
Better or worse?
No. Didn't do anything. Take it off again. Put it on. It's better on.
Oh God.
It's okay. You're good. Let's sit down. I need a fan. So yeah, can we get more likes? Oh yeah, 79 likes. Thank you guys so much. So he's very, very Muslim. And he describes that he hasn't, touched a girl, held a girl's hand. And so him getting to know her has been like a new experience. And he is in love with her. He thinks that she is beautiful, and he hopes that she is who she is and that they get along well in person. And I really do hope and wish the best for them as well. All right, so he was also talking about the war in Syria and how it started in 2011 and how he's had friends die. And so it was like very humbling to hear this man talk about like such a crazy situation that is happening in his life and around him in his country. And then to have this ray of sunshine be Avery come to Lebanon to hang out with him. So he gets 2 rooms. He gets a room for her and her mother, and then he gets a room for himself in this hotel room. And he's telling that to the receptionist. And he then goes into his room, sets everything up, and then is just like, he bought her some hijabs so that she wasn't like by herself. I'll do it. No. It feels so good. All right. And so it feels so good. And so he has flowers for her, and he goes to the airport to pick her up, and he's nervous. Avery's nervous. They get together. It's the cutest moment. Even the problematic mom is smiling.
Can't stop.
And is like taking pictures of it and is really excited about the whole scenario. And so it's good. They don't even care that their bags are late and they haven't made it, because that moment between Omar and what's her name are just so, so good.
He's so cute, and his teeth are great, which makes sense. I just broke it.
It's okay. I'll do it.
Okay. I just need to screw.
Mm-hmm. Finish your thought.
He's so cute. He has good teeth, and he just really loves her. Like, here's the thing, like, right? Like, sometimes these couples like get to them, we're like, does that person love her? I 100% think that he's in love with her. Like, whether it's true love or whether, because it's like, it seems sometimes conditional on whether she keeps up with the faith, which, I mean, I've never been so religious that have it be like that intense for me, but I don't know what that life's like. However, to see them, they're like so lovely. And I feel like obviously a lot of like Kem, and she's doing her best to be like respectful of the fact that he's like basically never even held hands with a woman before, like much less like kiss or whatever. So she can't kiss him, but she wants to be so cute. And she's like a little nervous. She keeps telling him how handsome he is. And then like later on, she's like, you know, Mom, did I mess up?
Yeah.
The mom's like, yes. Anything will get you to feel bad about this and come back home. I'm a horrible person. Here.
The mom is just like, she is, and they're like, how do you say thank you? Shukran. Yeah, so when they get out of the taxi, they're like, shukran. And mom's like, thank you. And I'm just like, okay, great.
Yeah.
She just refuses to like be a part of the culture.
Yeah.
And then even in the car, she's like making comments about things.
Is it okay for people to just drive wherever they want in this crazy, beautiful country? Like what was the other thing she said?
I don't know. It's just like talking about people walking around doing stuff. And it's like, they're in a very liberal, like, country.
No, it's just, have you been to Rome? Here's the thing. It's not even Lebanon. Have you been to Rome? Have you watched people drive in Rome? Have you watched people drive not in America?
No,
no one pays attention to anything. That's what just happens in other places besides England or America, maybe France, but like definitely Italy, definitely Rome is one of the craziest cities you've ever seen, and they're quote unquote white. I'm just being honest. It's like there's just a difference in like the way people drive in different when you go to Beirut, like people do whatever they want, like also low key, they do that in New York. Like taxis will just like do whatever they want, like. And
it was just too much. She's asking questions as though Omar knows what American culture looks like. It's just so dumb, and it bothers me. But that's I guess why she came on this trip, to be that person stirring the pot and like doing the mixtures. I know I can't. It'll come off.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a powder on, so the foundation will come off. All right.
Oh, you're wearing foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I can never tell. It's like your skin's so good.
Okay. So really, that's the end of their segment. It was good. It ended well. I'm sure she's gonna love her hijabs. They were beautiful. He bought her a lot of them, and like a lot. Like I was like, ooh, if those were headscarves, I'd be like,
he's lovely.
Yeah, he really is lovely.
I know. He's Hilu, which is like Arabic for hot. Not hot, but good looking, but like beautiful.
Oh.
And Hilwi is how you say for a lady.
Oh, he's Hilu?
Because he's Hilu, honey.
Yeah, he is Hilu. Hilu. Okay. All right. So the next couple that we're going to talk about is Angela and Michael. Ooh! Oh my God. So Michael done lied to Angela again. She's gotten off of work. Now, this is something that struck me as really important. Angela has been picking up extra gigs. She has been working extra time in order to pay for the lawyer, the visa, and now her trip to Nigeria to see him for his birthday. And I get why she's mad.
Yeah.
Like, I really, for the first time, I'm like, oh, because at first I was like, why are you mad that this man went out on his birthday when he told you that he wasn't going? Like, you are not in the same continent as him. So why is it that you feel like you should be able to control that? But it's because she says that he promised her. He said, I'm not going to go out. I am going to wait for you to come, which is a stupid foolhardy thing to promise.
Why do that? That's on you. Like, Michael, you have to start to understand like how to handle Angela, and it's don't make foolish promises and commitments for you have no intention on keeping when there's no need to make them in the first place.
Right. And then she also says, if your plans had changed, all you had to do was tell me. That is it. But his reaction is she's going to be mad. I'm going to lie.
Tell her.
And then she gets upset. And then when she catches him in the lie.
Yeah.
So this whole episode was just about the lie, really. I mean, she did meet with the lawyer, and the lawyer was trying to get her to like not marry a Nigerian guy, and like basically tell her, not only is this going to be expensive and hard for you, but when you get a divorce, I'm here for you as well. My name is Lou.
I keep them checks coming.
Yeah. And so I just think that like Michael just made me mad in this episode. I mean, I guess it made for an okay TV segment, but it was just kind of like that whole conversation with him was just like, Michael. And he's like, baby, I'm sorry.
Yes. A little reminiscent, deja vu, honey, season 1. It's like, they really know how to like stick to a script. And she always just like says the same thing. And like, she has the best way of saying it. Like, Michael, why you don't have to lie to me? You're just like so many different ways of. what happened at work when you should have just told me? And she has the craziest way, I wrote it down, of like how she like long-winded gets to, instead of like, why'd you lie to me?
Yeah, just saying that, she makes like a parable and a whole like sequence of words in order to describe the one action that's happening.
Yeah.
She's like, do I look like a thirsty bitch? And I was just like, your skin looks thirsty. I mean, you maybe not. Like, you look parched. You know, that skin is looking like it needs some hydration and moisturization and all kinds of, you know, liquid substances.
Yeah. I mean, don't ask if you don't want the right answer.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I felt that guy, do you feel bad for the guy that she was like telling that to? Because like that guy's just like sitting there like, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Do I feel bad for him? No. He's friends with Angela. She's a hoot.
Yeah, can you imagine working with her? Can you imagine being that guy working with her? Like, that guy just gets to work with her. Like, her in that pink, like, rough dog shirt. You know what I'm saying? He gets to look over and be like, every day it's like, ha! You know, like, he gets yeah. That's crazy. That's his life.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she's been working extra shifts. So pretty much every time he goes into work, he sees her, does to hear that voice. And all he has to do is just sometimes go and listen to her problems. And her problems are probably, oh, he's so crazy. Yeah. Well, I love it so much. I want to be him.
It's great. It's great. All right. So the next couple that we're going to talk about is Rebecca and Zied. Yeah. So, I mean, there's really nothing much to report. They had sex. Apparently it was good. He was real awkward the next day with the cameras filming because he knows his family's going to eventually see it. And so, yeah, that was, you know, he's not attractive to me, but he looks better with his hair pulled back. And then they go out and to have this, like, to smoke hashish or
it's shisha or hookah.
Oh.
Hashish is weed.
Oh.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Shisha. So they go to smoke shisha and he's like a professional at it. And they're this cute, like, Moroccan style. Well, I guess not really Moroccan since they're in
Tunisian.
So yeah, but like this style thing. Oh, the thing I thought was stupid was her getting upset that they were checking for bombs at the hotel.
Oh yeah.
That's stupid.
That's another thing. Just like this is something different than what I'm used to. I don't like it. Like, well,
be careful with the program.
Oh, sorry. Like, get with the program. That's where you are, and you should be doing this. And yeah, there's like, and when I went to Beirut, there was like 18-year-olds on every street corner with like, you know, guns. I wasn't, you know, like. That's what happens in other different places.
Yeah, it's just different. Like, that American ignorance bothers me. And so really she says, are you jealous and controlling? And he says, because my ex was, and she says, listen, I don't want to talk about your ex because I am jealous and controlling. So I don't want to hear about the ex. You know, you are only for me.
Yeah. And let me tell you about my ex. I broke up with her because I'm jealous and controlling.
And I hate her. I hate her now.
Well, he said actually, I haunt her.
Yeah.
I think was the actual trend.
Yeah.
I haunt her. And
yeah.
We were like, I'm sorry, what? You buy her a hat? That's beautiful. Like, was it a polo hat? I haunt her. Honey.
You hate her? Yes, I haunt her. It's like, oh. And I'm just like, Rebecca, you too grown for this shit. Like, how good was the sex?
Yeah.
How good was the sex? That is what I want to know.
He's sweaty and big. Like, he's not moving real. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not like someone who's like doing a lot of the work, you know? Like, I think that he's probably a pillow queen.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like he might not be because he wants to be the man. So there are the guys that want to be the man don't want to be in the bottom ever.
Was that his first time too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. It's not. All right. So that's basically, you know, remember the knitted scarf? She brought him a knitted scarf.
Oh my God. I'm glad you remembered that. Yeah. Read your notes. Yeah. It's just like, of all things to bring this man in Tunisia, she like, knit him a scarf and then brought it. And when she gave it to him, it was like the most mom / like, don't go outside without your scarf and it was 102 degree, you know, just like.
It was just, it was a scarf that I would make. And I'm only a novice crocheter, you know? It was just not.
It was a practice scarf. You'd make it and you'd be like, I'm not going to give it to you.
I'm not going to, just in case.
Like, with goodwill.
Yeah.
You know?
It was horrible. All right. So the next couple that we're going to talk about is Caesar and Maria. At this point, Caesar.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying his segments.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying them because Maria is such an asshole, fake catfish, using you for your money situation. And I'm like, does she know that she's on TV?
I mean, this is where I'm like, people are saying there could be fakeness about this couple, and I can see why they're saying it. Like,
yeah.
I don't know all of the things that that's like off camera or like people have like posted, like
People are like, oh, he's an actor, and I'm just like, I don't care. I just want to watch the show and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't care. Like, if he is an actor and they have produced this segment, it's bad. It's not something that I'm like, it's too late in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise to have something this crazy happen. Because this feels like just like you said before, Neve, this feels like Neve needs to be here.
Yeah.
Like, this feels like more than just, she doesn't want to see me. It's obvious. This is the 4th time you've sent her $2,000. She says, I know you're leaving tomorrow, but I haven't bought my ticket because I can't go because I need to get my hair done, my teeth done, and my makeup done. For what, bitch? For what? You're going to Mexico. You're going to see some guy you've been dating for 5 years and you need to get your hair done. What have you been doing with the $800 he sent you every month? And you have lots of money. You have lots of Ukrainian money because you're getting 800 US. So I just don't understand why that was like something that they chose. It was just, it's bad writing is what it is. If it's fake, it's bad writing. If it's not fake, then it's still bad writing. It's still like, she thinks Caesar is an absolute idiot. And he's playing an idiot. So like, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely right. Ooh,
Paige,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh my
lovely.
God.
Ooh, a little cute little
like,
woman.
What is she even gonna get done with her teeth? Like, what is she whitening them?
I know, that was weird. Like, she was just like in cosmetology, just like she's gonna like get things lasered. Like,
what is she gonna do?
Fake. I think there's like fillers and stuff like that. Maybe she.
And then he's like, if I buy it's just she's an asshole.
Yeah, absolutely. She's real like demon. She's like a demon.
Yeah, she's like a bad person.
Yeah, I don't want to meet her. Like, I'm just like, I don't feel good about this. This feels bad to watch. Like, he feels like taking like, it feels like the show just being taking advantage of like basically a person that like isn't maybe like mentally all there.
Right.
Just like doesn't have the capabilities to like take care of himself. And at some point we're like, okay, does he have like no family that can be like, he can't control his finances? There's like a conservatorship. Like, he's making bad decisions. Like, someone's ransacking his bank account. Someone's like fleecing him. Yeah.
It's not fun. It's not fun. Leave an emoji. Drop what is a not fun emoji. What's a drop an emoji in the comment section of the
video.
I want to see I want to tell them to drop an emoji, but I need to see. I mean, some people, some of you guys have like non-iPhone, so I need to get like a neutral emoji.
I didn't.
Yeah. Okay, that one. You see the one Chris just dropped? Drop that emoji if you agree that this is not fun. Or if you still think it's fun.
Oh my God, another super chat. Aaliyah Ford.
Oh my God, thank you, Aaliyah.
Have they ever video chat before? How does he know he is not being catfished? Okay, yeah, they seem like they've never video chatted. Instead, what she has done is just continually take videos on Snapchat, save them in the Snapchat, and then send it to him. It feels like through a different, like either a different like WhatsApp or whatever text messaging.
Yeah, it's not fun, and it makes me mad because I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off like the lady was, the lady who was in his seat. The lady who he was giving, she was pissed too. And I was just like, yeah, I understand. Like, this isn't fucking funny or fun. Like, he's just being taken advantage of by this asshole, and I want to find her and beat her up.
Yeah.
Like, then she's like, oh, okay, then he's like, she says she's gonna buy her ticket.
Yeah.
And then she says she's not going to buy her ticket.
Because why now? Why? What could possibly suddenly pop up?
Her mother's birthday. So she can't go now until the 15th or the 16th. 2 weeks.
Weird, because isn't like someone's birthday you forget because it's like your mom, like the person that made you your birthday. Like, why wouldn't you be knowing that it's your mom's birthday? Like the mom just like, oh my God, you forgot it's my 50th birthday. And she's like, I forgot. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's just a catastrophic, like, who the fuck knows, right?
Yes.
It's just like very upsetting. And then let me go back to my notes. So then he's like, oh, well, it's your mom's birthday. Like, he tries to like be understanding, but it's not, it doesn't help. Then he's like, I'll buy your ticket.
Yeah. Finally. Just be like, yes, finally.
Yeah. And so he says, I don't know if he rearranged everything to happen on the 15th because he was supposed to be leaving.
Right.
And if he made reservations at the resort, did he just push it back?
This was confusing. Remember how one time I was like, is he going to go to Mexico and just hang out there for 2 weeks? It was confusing. But that can't be. I mean, how could he possibly have that money?
Yeah, I don't know because he didn't pay any of his bills. He used his entire paycheck to pay for her flight to Mexico.
He just keeps saying he has to work extra shifts. And he's like, Angela, like there's a lot of like parallels. It's like both of them are just working extra shifts to try and make the money to, you know.
Yeah. It's just really, really weird. Like, it's just really weird and unfun. I stopped taking notes after that. So I don't know what happened. I might have to stop talking about Caesar and Maria until we get something. Because, again, it feels like an episode of Catfish, and I need for it to have a resolution.
We need to meet her.
Yeah.
And she has to be, you know.
Right. It just can't be drawn out the way it is because it's pissing me off.
Yes.
All right. So we met a new person.
Woo-hoo.
So the last couple that we're going to talk about is Benjamin and Akinyi. So Benjamin is a 30-year-old man who lives in Phoenix, Arizona. He works for some kind of alternate energy company, and he's also studying to be an ordained minister. He was once married for 7 years, but they had trust issues. It's not clear who didn't trust who. His wife, on the day of their anniversary, put in for a divorce. They have a 5-year-old son named Grayson, and he says that Grayson takes up most of his time and money, and so did that divorce. And so he just felt like he wanted to try to go out on different dates with different people around Phoenix, and so he tried to meet up at the Olive Garden, but there was no go, a lot of ghosting. And then he opened up his borders and got all the way to Kenya and told this girl that he was pretty fly for a white guy, which is false. It's a false statement.
Oh, Marissa, thank you so much.
Thank you, Marissa. Yay! Thank you for the love, girl. Thank you so much. And so then Akinyi is beautiful, girl.
She might be one of the like top.
Yeah.
She's like top model. Look, there's been models on before. Like, remember like that really pretty, like random South American girl that was just like a goddamn model and like just so sweet. Like, it's like her and Akinyi.
Yeah, like Akinyi's beautiful. And I love, oh my God, Erica, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. Thank you.
Oh my God, you guys are being so lovely and so generous.
So generous.
So thank you so much.
So yeah, she's beautiful and she is actually FaceTime. I think that she does like him. Why wouldn't she? Like, you know, like he's not the hottest, but like he's probably really sweet and they're both Christian and he's going to be a minister. You know what I'm saying? So she probably is like, yeah, that's ideal for me. I'm a wholesome, sweet girl who takes amazing pictures and has good makeup.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
Opportunity to go to the U.S. and help out my family. Like, you know, win-win.
Yeah.
And so there was some concern about her not wanting to be a stepmom or something. And I was like, you're confusing her with like, I feel like that's an American mentality. Not to say that there are, you know, Kenyan women who don't want to be stepmoms. But I'm like, if he told her about his son, and she hasn't already assumed that she would be stepping into the role of stepmom, then like, I think it's weird. Like, why would she have a problem with it? You know?
Well, I mean, like, that's the best part of like seeing him come for the first time and like really be eye to eye with the kid because he has him 50-50. This isn't like dad on the weekends. This is like, you know, so, I mean, you never really know in the sense of like if someone's had a kid, like will they know what it's like to just immediately step into?
I guess I just feel like I'm assuming that she is the kind of Kenyan person that I know. And there might be some kind of, oh, you have a kid. But like if you were already talking to someone who has been married and have children, like it is assumed that you would step in. Maybe and maybe it's not even Kenyan. Maybe it's my own. Oh, hi, thank you, Nyla. I'm new here, but I'm happy I found you. I don't even watch the show. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's lovely.
I just assume that she's not going to be like bitchy about it. Like I feel like she already made the choice to do this, so she's going to step on in.
Yeah, and we'll see, which is the best part.
Yeah. So she says that there's a bride price. And that they don't know what the bride price is going to be. And he's worried about the bride price because he doesn't have any money. Yeah. He's living paycheck to paycheck like 95% of Americans. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not like judging him like, oh, you don't have any money in your savings. I'm like, he might, but not for a bride price. Like he probably hasn't been saving for that. Like maybe he's saving for emergencies, or if his son gets sick or things like that, but not to get a wife, you know? So I would hope that if it was too much, he would walk away from this situation.
That's where I would judge him. It's like the thing is like I don't judge him for how much money he has. But it's like harder to judge when he actually did say like I got to make sure I have enough money for Grayson, and it's like oh okay. And then when he's like I'm living paycheck to paycheck and I have $2,000 in the bank, it's like oh then just so you know you don't have enough money just for Grayson.
Yeah,
because that could just 2,000 is just like you have to absolutely just save more money. So I don't know if you're in the place to just be like wooing a person and then paying for that person for the rest of like that person's like tenure in America. Like that's where it's just a little like you don't have money to like just take someone on.
But the thing, he doesn't. But the thing is, though, a lot of Americans live like that. Like they just do, and so it's not he's not thinking like there are plenty of people in his position who would never go, oh, I don't have enough money. They're just like, oh, I'll just figure it out. I'll just like eventually will live lean because he already is living lean and taking public transportation and all kinds of shit. So he's already living lean in order to afford the current lifestyle he has. And so maybe he just might be, maybe when I become a preacher, I'll get more money that way for my Sunday sermons. And then I'll still work my job during the day. And like, maybe things will be lean for a little bit, but eventually it'll get better. And then eventually when she gets a job, it'll be fine. Like that's how people live. So I understand him wanting to take this on as far as just having her come, but the bride price is the thing that I think is going to throw him off. Thank you so much, Lucy.
Lucy, that is so sweet.
Thank you. So she was saying that he's gonna have to meet her whole family, which I think is 100% appropriate. Like, why would there be any other thing that's going on? That's why I think that she would be more open to having a kid because she's very family oriented, right?
Yeah, I feel you.
It's not a secret. And he goes to the bank and he asks for a printout. Whenever someone's like, "Do you want me to tell you how much?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to know."
Also, just check your phone.
Yeah. And then he has like a packing session with one of his friends who comes over. I didn't even say this about Caesar. I thought about the damn plastic cup.
Oh.
Yeah, Caesar in the plastic cup.
Yeah. When
Listen,
comes over.
if you don't have children, please don't get a porous. Oh, is that the secret? Mm-hmm. Don't get a porous plastic cup. Like if anything, it needs to be one of those clear plastic cups that is not porous.
Yeah.
Because that smells like whatever you've been drinking and it's gross.
Yeah, marinara sauce.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
Even if it's like put in the dishwasher, it's like that.
It's just terrible. People were speculating about Caesar and his kid because of the refrigerator stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And
the
kid blanket.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so anyways, which I think is really great. He's not showing his kid. I think it's amazing.
I think he should reference the kid though, just because like you didn't do a good job erasing the kid. You did a really shitty job of that. I also feel like the other secret is like, well, if it's not a kid, is it just like he's like renting this Airbnb? But like, why would the Airbnb keep up like precious kid art? Things you would really not ever want.
I'm glad that he's not. I'm glad he's not telling us.
Ooh, excuse me.
Okay, so his friend came over. So now we're back to Benjamin. So Benjamin's friend came over to help him pack again.
Both friends had come. I just want to say, like, that why we thought of that is because it was like another parallel of like people working extra jobs. It's because it was like we have to have a friend come over and help me pack, which I actually do love a friend helping pack. It's usually you. Okay, go on.
So this next friend comes over and starts to sow the seeds of doubt into his ear about Grayson, and I just felt like it was unnecessary because I was like, again, what are you guys talking about? You're making it seem like she's some hot to trot like Colombian girl. Like this is a like family oriented Christian Kenyan girl. Like I just imagine her being really wholesome and like kind and sweet.
I can't wait to find out.
And can cook and I want to eat.
You want to eat.
I want to eat.
I'm
hungry currently in real life. But yeah, so that's the end of this episode, you guys. What did you guys think? So now this is the like, let's talk to the audience part. So those of you guys who are not watching this live, you can exit here. This is the end of the episode for you. Guys, check out my merch down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Again, this is my friend Chris Farah. I just happened to be at her house these last 3 weeks in order to do this. And yeah. She's gonna do her own video, which I will link in this video once it's up, and I'm gonna be in that video too. So if you want to see an edited version of this, check out her video on Chris Farah. She's gonna put her information in the comment section for you right now after she finishes stretching. All right, you guys, remember to be you, be true, and find your place. Bye. All right, for those of you who are in the room for the magic, what are we talking about? Okay, fine as wine 99. You're a moderator? Did you change your name?
I don't know who Finest Wine 99 is. Jessie Lee, thank you so much. Jessie Lee. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Sadiq says, I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you so much, Sadiq. Emily says, yes, please do the Family Chantel. I've been watching the Family Chantel, girl. It's a hot mess. Zied with that tight clothing.
Oh, no. I hate him. I'm talking. Oh, yeah, Zied with the tight clothing.
Oh, okay. Girl, I didn't know what was let's see. Lucy says, Darcy and her sloppy drunk was embarrassment for all of us ladies. When was she sloppy drunk? Oh, Tiana Harris, girl, you changed your name and messed me up. Didn't know who it was. Thank you so much, Luna. Thank you for the super chat and the ice cream because it's hot. Thank you. I needed it. No, Sarah, I'm not recapping. You're gonna have to wait for me to end it because I'm done recapping already. Kimberly started watching Poldark. Great. I hope you also start to watch Outlander. It's on Netflix. Do that. Lucy, when she met Tom at the Airbnb. Did you watch something I didn't watch? I don't feel like she's being sloppy. All right. Everyone's coming in the room now, and I literally just ended.
Lucy's talking about something that's going to happen down the line. It's a preview.
Oh, she's talking about the preview. I know, Tiana. I got you. I see. Avery is going to get hardcore reality check quickly. Let's do this so we can see. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much.
Oh my God,
Ernestine.
you guys are being so great. Thank you so much, Amanda. That's lovely. Amanda Weeks, I love that name. And Ernestine, I also love Ernestine.
Yeah, it's like very classic.
Oh, it's so beautiful and elegant.
I also like Justine as well.
I like Justine. I have a cousin named Justine. You know what I like, who I'm straight up using and no one can use this?
Josephine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it already?
Uh-huh.
Great.
No
one can use it. Do you hear me? That's my child's name.
And I was like, oh, we can call her Josie. And you were like, no, wanted to call her something else.
Either Joey or Jojo or Fifi or,
Mm-hmm.
Fifi's so cute.
90 Day Fiancé, you guys are the best. Wow, I just love you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, 90 Day Fiancé. Misha, love you guys. Oh, thanks, guys. Can we talk about the fact that Avery is going to move to Syria to live with the guy? Like, does she not understand the situation there? I've talked about it a lot, Shanti. Like, Shani.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
No, she doesn't. The answer is no. It seems like she doesn't,
Yeah.
Like, seems like she thinks it's like as hard as like her hardest like gymnastics match thus far. And she probably got like a bronze medal in that match. So she thinks she's good.
Yeah. I honestly think that she I'm actually happy to find out that she's coming back to the US before she goes to live in Syria. So what she's going to do, she's going to marry him there with her mom there. Then she's going to come back to the US and apply for the spousal visa. But in the interim, she's just going to go live in Syria with him until they get approved. And that's the part her mom doesn't know. I thought she was just going to stay and not come back ever. So I thought it was like upset at her for like treating her family like that. But I don't know. I just feel like, listen, if Omar is safe where he's in Syria and he feels confident enough to bring a new bride to Syria, then I would have to trust his judgment on that. But I also think that it's more so going to be a culture shock for her. Like, that's the part that I think is crazy. Not necessarily, I mean, I think it's crazy to move to a war-torn country, right? I do. But I feel like wherever it is that he is, it's not where the height of the fighting is happening. He must, because Syria is a country, it's not just a city, right? So he's living somewhere where it sucks, but it's not like unlivable. So that's my only like thing about that. I just still think it's crazy though.
Yeah. I'm just going to like go ahead and beg. There's 500 people in this room and 172 likes. So if you haven't yet, I am just going to like just like motivate you to maybe thumbs up this video. Give it a little like. Sometimes if you're watching on a device, that means you have to exit out of the live chat and then like the video and then come back. And I know that's annoying. That can be really frustrating. But let me guarantee you it absolutely is a free way to help this one right here. It gets people to go see this video, and it gets people like, so if you don't mind, just let thumbs up this video, sing the thumbs it up song. Well, if the people ask why, the people demand it.
The song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thumbs
Thumbs.
Oh no. Okay. Wait, I have a question. Okay, so because you went.
You're right. I'm wrong.
No,
just
it's just
count it in. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I love you so much. Wait. Thumbs it up.
Thumbs.
No, are you insane? Okay, so you think, so thumbs. Okay, that's how you want me to do it. Okay, ready? So we go thumbs it up. Okay, ready? Thumbs it up. Thumbs it up. Thumbs it up. I said thumbs it up. Thumbs it up. Thumbs it up.
I said thumbs
it up. Wow.
Jenna Lynn!
Oh,
Hi!
that is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Jenna Lynn, I love you so much. How you doing, baby boo? I miss you.
Hi.
You guys. You're really you're really giving us a lot of super chats.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Anthony says, I have a feeling that Caesar is the new Nicole and he's going to be on this show for a while. I don't agree with you. I think it's fucking fake. I don't agree with, I'm mad. I think it's produced. And I think that, or he's dumb. Nicole is dumb, but Nicole is not that dumb. This is another level. This is a grown man spending all of his money.
Because Nicole has given him, is on a bunch of money, but at least she's also had sex with him.
Mm-hmm. She's seen him. He video chats her.
She's visited him three
times? Yeah. Azan and her have more of a legit situation than Caesar and Maria. And Maria is an asshole. She's not only a scammer, but she's mean. She's mean to him.
She's very cold and mean.
Yeah. And that's the thing that makes me mad, because at least Azan, you can be he's okay, baby, I love you.
That's Michael, but yeah. I love you. I'm just playing with you. Yes, Azan can be Nicole or whatever, and just, but at the same time being texting other girls and being I need to kiss you right now. What are the weird? And it's has a different voice with that girl that I've ever heard him have before. I was was that him? It was him. But this guy is just so sad and just. I almost be the next episode has to be meeting him, because I can't. It's torture.
Yeah, I can't go through this and have it be this long ass thing about her being an absolute asshole to him. Yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, it's not fun. So that's the issue. How has me okay, thanks, Rama. Sadiq says he's the thing of nightmares. He won't go away. Jess says Family Chantel is scripted too and way boring. Lucy says, if you had a choice, pay rent and bills.
Vanessa had to add, very true. Sloppy drunk Darcy was too much. Oh, you're going back.
Going back to
sloppy drunk. I think that, listen, she got a little drunk later on in the confessionals, but when she's they did show her just throwing stuff back during this trip. And I think that Darcy does drink. And I think that where there's smoke, there's fire. So we're going to see Darcy drink more, because she doesn't have the shame of having someone called her out for being an alcoholic, and therefore feels she can't drink.
Yeah. And she's insecure. She's drinking because she is literally insecure and hurting. Yeah. This woman is obsessed with being affianced because her sister got it.
Yeah, of course.
So this is a long, hard road of us. We're gonna watch Darcy continuously mess up, because I've seen her be strong on tell-alls. Remember that tell-all where Jessie was there and she was just she didn't get crazy with him and she was just standing her ground, but she's deeply insecure.
Very. And
we have to watch it, and that's what makes me uncomfortable, is I don't want to watch a woman be insecure.
I wish that she would just be honest with herself and she was just oh, he's not cute. I'm so much cuter. God bless. We'll see what happens. I wish we got that kind of Darcy. Because, now she's just being well, he's very demure. I mean, not demure. He's very, dapper and, lovely. So that's what I care. It's Darcy, he's not as cute.
Yeah.
He's not as hot as he presented. You're hotter. Let's get to it.
Yeah. Jesse says there has to be more work. Caesar wouldn't have been casted otherwise. Sharp has something. Either they know it's a catfish or homegirl is going to actually show up. Yeah. All right, Jesse. I feel you. I just don't want to watch it until then. If Caesar had a child, she would be Craps Creek. Schitt's Creek, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yaya says, I don't think Darcy likes him. I don't think she does either. But if he's going to take her places and treat her like a lady, then like that's what she wants.
Yeah.
Tom didn't meet Darcy at the airport because he didn't want her to see her interaction. Oh, yeah.
Initial reaction to him. And also, like, just turn around and immediately
wouldn't even know who he was.
Also, was like, get back on that plane.
Yeah. Good point, D-Dub. Kumo T says Darcy's not built for European curtness. Oh,
yes, you're absolutely right. She's way too sensitive.
Yeah.
Way too sensitive.
Yeah.
And also just like he also nagged her with the like, I don't want to see you right off a plane thing. Like to make her feel like she wasn't good enough when he all the whole time looked like that.
Yeah.
With his like, by the way,
I want you to brush your teeth or whatever.
Never talk about teeth again, Tom. I don't care if Darcy comes to you with like having not brushed in 3 years and there's just like every kale in the world stuck between her teeth. Don't ever talk about anyone's teeth ever again, Tom.
Emily says he should have seen her then so she would have looked a little rough like him. Sardu says render up to Caesar things that are... Linda says, oh my God, for real. Zane says the cab driver should have waited 45 minutes. I wish Darcy would watch this. Haha. She might. I feel like all the cast members low-key watch. I just don't engage. Or their families do. I feel bad for Darcy's daughters. I mean, they'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I've been feeling bad for her daughters. Like that's the one. I mean, I'm just hoping that they have like really good dad that hangs out with them.
But they're also watching her fail. And so I think they're seeing that too.
Yeah, sorry, that was a biblical verse. You're right, but for a moment, we got it. I looked back just to make sure you were like funny and you are being funny, but we thought for sure that maybe like you were just like some crazy person
who were just throwing in things.
Yeah, so we're not. Sorry, I get you.
Anna says he sent the driver to pick, aka called her a cab. Was that a little perfume spray was too much? Oh yeah, Emily, we talked about it.
Oh, a perfume. Yeah, it was just a perfume bottle was too much. Can you imagine? And like, so many women love Angel.
Really?
It was.
See, I've never heard of it.
Oh, I wish I could say the same. No, I get it. Yeah. Like,
does it smell good?
It was never for me, but so many women love it. But like my college roommate loved it. So like,
it's that old?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm old, that's what that means. For me to say my college roommate, she was like, it's that old is what just happened. And that's what friends are for, because some people would take offense to that. And I'm fine with it. Is she calling me out on live YouTube to tell everyone how old I am and obviously very old? Yes, no, but here's the thing, we're friends and it's okay. Like, fan, honey, fan.
Okay, first of all, I don't like to be around insecure women. So if you're insecure about how long ago it was that you went into college, because it was the same time for me too. It's not like we're not the same age.
I knew when you were talking about insecure women who put on makeup, and you have to watch them put on makeup over and over again. I knew you were talking about me. And we had to sit here and yes, I do. And I knew you were talking
in the cab.
I wouldn't put on the cab, but you have watched me be insecure and then put on more makeup so many times. Wow, so I knew you were talking about me in that moment.
And it bothers me. I'm always like, Chris, what are you doing?
And I'm like, putting on makeup because I'm insecure.
We get into arguments all the time. I'm just like, Chris, come on. She's like, what? I mean, she literally will fight. Like the way she fought for that barber is the way she fights me.
Yeah.
When I'm like, Chris, it's fine.
Tiana, it is an old scent.
It's like, I mean, White Diamonds is old, but I'm not saying it's White Diamonds old.
Yeah. It's not like Charlie Blue.
Yeah. What is that? I don't know. See, I don't wear perfume. So that's another thing too. But when you said like your college roommate, like, girl,
Okay, anyway, so yeah, God bless and God bless, and moving it on. Like, just like keeping it moving. It's an old scent, and I've known it for a long time, and I love that you guys are all like, being like, well, how old are you? I'm 30. And it's like, I'm not going to tell you, and aren't you cute? Enjoy your life, God bless.
It's not even that old. It's just
It's fine.
older
It's
than
cool.
4
Bye.
years.
Okay, great. So, anyway, the whole point of the story is Darcy. What?
Chris is mad at me.
No, I'm not. No, it's just that, I like putting on makeup, and sometimes we can be insecure. And so when I was talking to women out there about the fact that you shouldn't be insecure because men are ugly and deserve nothing, and the fact that we would put makeup on and like care about our appearance and shave our legs and put perfume on and put lip gloss on and do our hair just to sit across from a man and have a pleasant conversation and laugh at their dumbass jokes. And the whole time wonder if we're pretty enough when they're disgusting. It's like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it.
But is it bad of us to look at them and say that they're disgusting? Like not disgusting, but like
but men aren't as good looking as females, period, the end. The male form are good looking. Listen, I'm straight, so I like men, but at the same time it's like historically women are beautiful. We're beautiful creatures. Our soft lines, our soft curves. That's why we're like subjects of art. That's why we can like sell to men and women like art. It's just women are beautiful creatures, and I think that women forget the power of their beauty and their sensuality, and then like they put too much emphasis on whether he's gonna like her when you should be like, he's lucky to have you, honey. He's lucky to have
She
you.
always tells me that when I go out on dates.
Yeah.
Ooh. Put him on timeout, girl.
Sardu. I thought you were chill. Oh, maybe not.
Tiana handle the business.
Honey.
All right. Yeah, especially watching Darcy throw herself at men. They often don't try
Chris is spicy
as much
today.
All right. What else, guys? What else do you want to talk about?
I can't wait for Darcy to meet Tom's sister. Yes. Because I can't wait for that as well. Can you imagine that, like Darcy, like, and then just that, like, what kind of woman are you? Like, I don't real eyelashes.
For 4 years.
Like, and then this is what I want to have happen. Let's just dream about it. Then Darcy gives the sister a makeover. It's like, gets there with all her Chanel makeup. She's getting out her, like, compacts, honey. She's, like, twirling her brushes. She's just, like, D. And nothing would make me happier. Nothing would make me happier.
I want to go to the English countryside.
Me too. Well, we also now, since we like, the other thing is like Wad loves Outlander. Like, it's not about this show, but Wad loves Outlander. So now I'm like starting to watch them in season 1, episode 7. And like, I want to go to the like
Scottish Highlands.
Yeah, of course.
I just like want to go and like meet a big burly Scot.
Yeah, just like with like the brogiest bro.
Yeah. I can't, and I don't want to be able to understand a word he says.
One word.
Not once.
Maybe like one a sentence.
Yeah.
Like,
what would the word be? I'm trying to figure out what the word would be. It wouldn't be hi, because it wouldn't be hi. It wouldn't say hi. It's like greet. Not. It would be another word.
Let's look at the sentence. Says, do you want to go to bed? So you would have to hear bed. Do
you want to go?
Ooh, bed.
I feel like bed would be like bed.
I can't do it because
I can't do it at all.
Now I've been doing the sisters too much. It's like I can't jump in between and not that.
I feel like the statements are different. I feel like it wouldn't even be, do you want to go to the bed? It might be something like, do you want to rest your head or something? Do you want to like lay, it would be like
hit the hay.
It would be something like that.
Yeah, but like not the Scottish version.
The Scottish version of that.
Hit the kilt. Take off.
Maybe not even hit the. Just like, you're saying the right thing. Just still the American version of it.
What are people saying? They're saying, I think Angel's definitely playing up the baby thing. She ain't having that man's baby.
Oh, yeah, she's not having a baby.
She can't have a baby. And, like, Skylar doesn't want to do it either. Honey, yeah. Skylar, I mean, like, we have enough babies in that family. I'm watching all of them run around.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Law?
Emma, I'm doing well. Thank you.
It's lovely.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, she's very hungry.
That's what's happening.
I can tell. I can feel it from her. What do you want to eat, Law?
What should I eat, guys?
Yeah, that's a great idea. She has powdered milk.
Powdered milk?
You got it right.
Oh. Sadiq.
I love it. I just ate quesadilla tacos. What? Oh, I don't know. Wait. Does that mean like
Korean food? Good choice.
I've never had Korean barbecue.
You want to go?
Are we gonna go?
Yeah. Are we gonna leave?
Wait. Are you saying one of us is going to like we're gonna like exit
like
my house?
Are we gonna
air?
I want you guys to know that we will be in here for the next 48 hours without any feeling. Like we're gonna go work out. We're gonna walk up a mountain, come back down that mountain, get right back in here, shower, and just put on a house dress and be like, Greg, what are you doing? I just bought the new Jackie Aina palette. It's coming tomorrow. Like it's gonna that's what it's gonna be. It's like
I'm hungry.
Yeah, see? We're hungry. Okay, what did you guys say? Korean, DoorDash, order African food from where, Zane? What kind of African food?
Yeah, it's a big ass
it's a big ass continent.
We've had Ethiopian food together, and no offense, I don't want to do it again. Sorry, Ethiopians. I would do Indian food if we can, but I want to order something. I don't want to.
You don't want to go? Then we don't have to clean. You already cleaned. And if we go, then...
We come back and it's still clean?
Yeah.
I'm so cheap right now.
Okay.
You know what? We'll figure something out that's like cheap. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
This is an off-camera discussion. Could you imagine if we just sat back here and very low whisper talking about what we want to eat for like the next 20 minutes? When you guys talk to them, they're like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, we're just like
Yelp, Postmates, or
Grubhub. Oh, wait, let's check to see. And then maybe I have like a Lyft code. Like
Fresh corn grill, I love it so much.
Like LA Live. Follow us on Instagram while we figure out what we're gonna do, you know?
Some Mediterranean food. Yalla!
Korean barbecue does sound good.
Can we get it delivered?
It's not gonna be the same. That's why I was saying we have to go. Because you like barbecue it there. And then they have different sauces. All right, guys, we're gonna go. There's no Haitian food in LA. And if there is, it's far from here. It's not in this part of LA.
Try Kind People kimchi.
Sinhalese food is yummy. Where is that in LA? None. It's far. Oh, thanks, guys.
God, thank you, Cherise.
We are leaving.
Oh, I love that name.
Cherise.
Well, now she gave us $2. We're absolutely not leaving yet.
Okay. Fufu and soup. Correct.
What's fufu?
It's a food. It's like a Nigerian. I don't know if it's Nigerian or Ghanaian or Kenyan.
Wow. How are your braids holding up? Yeah.
Oh, they're holding up well, guys. Okay, so the only one that fell out is one in the back, but that's because like I literally was soaking my whole head in an apple cider vinegar like situation. But otherwise, like look at it. I've soaked it twice now.
I mean, I want to see because it was really like
dry.
Yeah.
It might still be dry. I need to like oil my scalp now.
Oh, it's still 100% better than what I saw last time. Well, you could do a little oil.
Yeah, I could do a little oil, but it's
tonight. We're gonna like do full.
Yeah.
Things.
So look at it. It looks great. I'm really satisfied with it.
I feel good. I feel nice. I never
felt
so satisfied.
I'm in love. I'm alive. Intoxicated. Lying high.
It feels like that's real when you
touch me tender. Yeah.
I don't know if you're for real, but I like the way you feel inside.
You got me feeling emotions deeper than I've ever dreamed of. What song were we singing yesterday that was like a throwback? And we didn't know half the words. It was like, I don't know.
What was that?
It was like, one of those 90s, keep on moving. Was that song? Don't stop flying. No, it wasn't that song.
No. I was like, oh my God, what is that song?
Keep on moving, don't stop. No. You know that song?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we're going to go.
But Cherise, can we just tell you, we love you so much and we appreciate you like coming in. Like if anyone wants to like say last words, last statements, Caesar feels like Rookie 2.0. That's hilarious. You guys can sing well. Thank you so much. Make an album, honey. Mina, let's put her down. Oh, Joy, I miss you. You guys should do a meet and greet. Emma, where are you?
We did in London. It was
You
great.
guys should do meet and greet in Los Angeles. Oh, great. We should. Why are you here?
I feel like people wouldn't show up. London people showed up because they knew it was like a fucking once in a lifetime opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they knew that there was going to be no other chance. Like somebody came far from S6 to see me. Like Kemi is like the homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
That was like the funnest.
That was the
London.
best part of London.
Absolutely.
Was the meetup. The best part.
We hung out for so long.
And
we ate after. We
laughed, got mad at each other, laughed some more.
Yeah.
You know, like we were. Like,
I'm not saying we're always gonna do that every time we do a meet and greet because we can't promise that, but we actually just like hung out with them for like hours. We like drank, and then we went and got like pizza, right?
And then walked around, and people's feet were hurting. Someone took their shoes off. It was like we were just a mess, and it was hilarious. We learned how to use the tube. We learned how to use our Apple thing on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It was the best. But in LA, we know nobody would show up.
We also live here, so it'd be very easy to do. So if people want us, if people are demanding it. Well, here's the thing.
We would do it right. Let's just go to like the Electric Owl or something, like some super walking distance. You know, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good idea.
Okay. Well, they're LA girls. Yes. Who lives in LA?
All right, Christian. Christian says we would show up. All right. I'll have to do something during the week on a weekday.
You guys, I love you all so much, and you're the best. And we really, really... Will you do a recap of 90 Days the Other Way tonight or tomorrow?
Oh.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, we can watch it tonight.
Because we still have to film hers today.
Yeah, that'll be a live... Or you do live recaps or do you edit recaps for that?
I have to do a live one because I'm 2 weeks behind.
Yeah, okay. So... Yeah, mine will be an edited version of the episode that we recapped the first hour of this, which was like season 3, episode 3 of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, and then we'll do a live for what you just said. Yeah.
She's tired. We're hungry. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have been lovely. Thank you all for those of you who did super chats. We super appreciate it. And you'll see us or me as somebody next week, Monday, talking about Love After Lockup. Nope. Talking about 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, season 3, episode 3. And if you didn't know, I just uploaded a video. It's my Love After Lockup, season 3, episode 1. And it is up on YouTube now. And it's edited and there's reenactments. And, you know, your girl is making fun of stupid people. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Remember to be you, be true, and find your place. Bye. Instagram, Chris Alfera. Instagram, just call me Wa.